What's up, YouTube? I want to make a couple of videos, like in terms of like all the jobs I play, my thoughts. I've already talked about how Dawntrail's going, but now I want to talk job specific. And the first one I actually want to do, is something that caught me by surprise. That I thought I wasn't going to have a lot of fun with it, and I thought I'd just like do it here while I'm doing a dungeon, while I'm leveling up. And it is Dancer. Compared to Machinist and Bard, so I leveled Machinist, I leveled Bard first. I always level Bard first, and I level Machinist. And I actually didn't want to level Dancer because, you know, everyone has a perception of Dancer being boring. Even I said this myself, Dancer being boring, it's too easy, it's a snooze fest. And all I can say is, I'm going to eat my words, like, so much right now. Dancer is super fun. Like, so they added in a few new, like two new spells into the rotation. Actually, they added 3 new things. So if you haven't played Dancer before, what happens is you have this thing called Standard Step, which what happens is when you use Standard Step, you have to dance. Like, you press 2 buttons. If you press Standard Step, you press 4 buttons. If you press Technical Step, they're your 2 cooldowns. And if you press them, and you press them in the right order, you just get a damage buff called E-Spirit. So what they have done, they have actually changed Dancer a little bit. So when you do your Standard Step here, you press those 2 little color things, so it's red into blue, and then you press Standard Finish. What happens now is you get a new button called Last Dance, which is just another button to press. So instead of going back to your 1, 2, 3 kind of rotation, you have another button here that you press, and it's called Last Dance, which is super good. What they've also changed, I think it's at Lyle 96, when you press your Flourish button, what happens is when you press Flourish, you get a instant Standard Step. So you do not have to go through the dance. So every 1 minute, if you're keeping your Standard Step on cooldown, every 1 minute you'll get a free Standard Step. So you don't have to go through the dance. That is super good. Like, you can just go back through your rotation. And the next thing is, that lines up with your Technical Step. You can fit everything in your Technical Step. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hold all my cooldowns here, so I can pop them on the big turtle, just so I can show you. And then what happens is, after you finish pressing Technical Step, you get your normal damage buff, and you can shoot your Technical Step out. And if you play it correctly, which I think I'm playing correctly, you can fit in all the GCDs like together. And like, it is just super, like, every 2 minutes it is super busy, like very, very busy. See, now here, if I press finishing move, it just does a Standard Step straight away. It is super fun. Every 2 minutes it is very, very busy. There's actually a lot of things to do. Every 1 minute when you have Flourish up, it's not as busy, but it's still busy. Yes, it's the same like with Machinist. When you have your Wildfire up, every 2 minutes is very fast. It's very fast. Every 1 minute, when you have your Chainsaw combo into your Chainsaw combo, and then you can send out your robot, it is super busy as well. And in between it gets boring. Same as Bard. When you're in the last song, you're just pressing 1 button. Now, before it was a lot more, I would say Dancer was a lot more boring, where you didn't have too many buttons, but now it's actually super fun. So every time you press finishing step, you just get another button to press. And every time you press flourish, you get an instant standard step. It is just so fun. So if you are like me and you think that Dancer is boring, I shouldn't have actually pressed that. If you think Dancer is boring, I would say give it a go. Because if you're like me, you're gonna eat your words. And the new stuff that they've put into the game, it's just it's super beautiful. So if you enjoyed Dancer before, you're probably going to enjoy Dancer a lot more because you press a lot more buttons. You still have the problems where you don't always get like a free fan dance and all that kind of stuff, but that's all right. You just have to hold them and wait for the proc. That's the only bad thing, is the randomness of your feathers that proc. But other than that, like, everything just feels good to press. So if you're playing all the Fizz range like myself, I am actually not rating on Fizz range. I'm actually rating as a caster, but I always enjoy Fizz range. Fizz range is like my baby. So if you're playing Bard, Machinist, or Dancer, what are your comments? Are you enjoying it so far? Are you not enjoying it? What do you think could be done to make Dancer better? But so far, from leveling it to 99, and yeah, so far leveling it to level 99, it's been I think 90 to 92. I have to admit, that wasn't fun because that was old Dancer. But once you hit 92, it actually just got like super better. But you still have your Starfall dance and everything. So again, let me know down in the comments what you think of Dawntrail Dancer. Are you enjoying it yourself? Are you not enjoying it? What could be better? And yeah, and I'm gonna make Machinist, Bard, Pictomancer, Red Mage, those kind of my impressions of the job so far. Because as you can see, I have them all at 100 already, and we'll just see how that goes. So until next time, peace, love, stay safe, hydrate yourself, do your dailies, and we will catch you on the next video, I guess. Take care.